What is up, and welcome back to the Sounders Career. So we are in the summer transfer window. The squad is looking pretty good. However, we only have 24 players in the team, which is a little bit low. We're a little bit thin. We could probably use a couple of players just for depth. The issue that we have is we have a $100,000 salary cap for this series, which means we can't go over $100,000 per week in wages. Obviously, designated players don't count towards that, so Davinson Sanchez and Yeimar, their salaries don't count towards that salary cap. Even without them in there, we're at $99,110. So we have less than $900 to play with, and we could probably use at least two more players just for depth, which means we're gonna have to make a couple of adjustments here. Now, Albert Rusnak makes just under the designated player limit at $9,900 per week, but I'm not going to touch him right now. He's also out injured, so we couldn't sell him even if we wanted to. But the way that Reed Baker-Whiting is played with Rusnak out, we're going to have some things to consider in the offseason, I can tell you that. Christian Roldan, I think we should move him up to a designated player. He's the captain, he's not going anywhere, and it would clear $9,400 off of our books. That would be really, really helpful. I also think probably Yeimar isn't coming back next season. He's 32. He just came back from a long-term injury, and he is declining. And the way Ishikawa played when he was out hurt, I think we'd be okay without Yeimar as a designated player or Yeimar in the team at all anymore. And then the one we're definitely going to do as soon as possible, we have to sell Mariano. $9,000 per week in wages for a backup striker. I'm not sure what I was thinking. It was an idiotic move. We have to get him off our books. But before we can make any roster changes, we just so happen to have the #1 team in the league coming to town in Philadelphia. They lead the Supporters Shield by 1 point over us. A win here would put us right back in the driver's seat. That's nicely done. Okay, we're gonna go for... That was exquisite, and I don't even know what just happened. I didn't even see Logan Coleman making a run. I saw Bishop there. Reed Baker-Whiting saw something I didn't, and he found Logan Coleman. Nice little pass across, hit him with a quick counter. 1-0 Seattle. I mean, this team is really clicking right now. Up here for Logan Coleman, left-footed Logan Coleman. Oh, I thought that was going top bins. Just every time he lines one up, I think it's going in. He almost put it in with his weak foot. Reed Baker-Whiting for Jordan Morris. Jordan Morris, there's Bishop on the back stick. Jordan Bishop across. Jordan Bishop with the headed goal. He's got 2, and we're up 2-0 on Philadelphia. It's just so perfect. This team is like, it feels just like it's on easy mode. They're just so good. Jordan cuts it back in there. Oh, Jordan Bishop almost went for the early hat trick. We're still on it though. Christian for Jordan Morris. Back in there, Jordan Bishop. There it is. Yo, the passing is so smooth right now. What has gotten into this team? We are dissecting Philadelphia. And that's not easy to do. Remember, they're the best team in the league right now coming into this. Free kick here for Philadelphia. That was in a really... We just didn't defend that at all. Nothing whatsoever. There was nobody near that guy. There's a lot of space moving forward here. Reed Baker-Whiting, beautifully worked to Jordan Morris. I don't think anyone's going to have an answer for us right now. The way this team is playing, no one in this league stands a chance. Just perfect. Oh, I spoke too soon. Made a mistake. Oh, our first mistake of the game, and it was almost the first goal for Philadelphia. We got to clean that one up a little bit. What a ball. Oh, first time strike is on the volley. That would have been an impressive goal. That was a dangerous pass. Can we not do that ever again? There is the final whistle. We made some changes around the 65-minute mark, and the drop-off was drastic. Our first team, our starters are second to none in the league, but our backup players, not very good. But it was enough to get the job done. We saw out the 4-0 victory, kept the clean sheet. We have our first offer in for Jordan Bishop. And to be honest, he doesn't have great potential. And I wasn't anticipating having to sell him or even having to consider selling him at all for the series. I thought striker was settled. We're done. Jordan Bishop is our guy. But his performances speak for themselves, and he's starting to garner a little bit of interest We're definitely not selling him now, but in the offseason, if we get a big offer in for him, it's going to be tough to convince him to stay. Well, no movement on the transfer front just yet, but we do go to Atlanta and get a 2-1 victory. Jordan Morris scores both goals. Leyva got sent off in the 35th minute, and Atlanta equalized straight after that. But Jordan Morris, man, he's a king in simulations. And finally, we were able to move a couple of players. We sold Christian Kawaku and Jimmy Madranda, which allowed us to sign a couple of players. We signed Adam Peterson, 23 years old, a center mid. We signed Casta Witt, who is 20 years old. I'm going to move him to left mid because I think that's where he's going to be best suited. He can also play center attacking mid. And then we signed Jean Carlos, who I think is 28 years old. 28 years old. Another Brazilian. He's a speedster and a technical dribbler. Good playmaker out wide. And all of those new players were on the bench for our next one. And unfortunately, just wasn't enough. We fall 2-1 on the road in Austin. Short rest for us in this one. Just couldn't get it done. And another game on short rest. Colorado comes in and takes all 3 points in Seattle. A little bit disappointed with that one. I know we're a little bit tired, but we're definitely a better team than Colorado. That one's not good. But we get a big bounce back victory. We kind of needed that one. We've been slipping a little bit. 3-0 victory on the road in Dallas. Both Jordans and Christian Roldan scoring in this one. And into the US Open Cup we go once again. Our second match of the year in this tournament. We're off to Minnesota for this one, and we have to fully rotate the team, well, as much as possible, because we play Minnesota again in 2 days. So if we're going to move through in this tournament, reserves are going to have to get this done. Oh, whoa. What a save by Jakubek. I wasn't expecting him to pop that shot like that. Oh, that was a really bad pass by us. And then Jakubek just saved our butts. Oh, that was bad. This could be the end of the US Open Cup run for us. Minnesota is just so tough to beat. Corner here for Minnesota. Vargas is there. I don't even know what just happened. He got absolutely run over, and he is down in the box and not getting up. He just came back from an ACL, and now he's holding his knee again. That is what we did not need. It's up for King. Waiting for a little support. Now over the top. That's a really good ball. I have no idea how Yamar ended up on the end of it, and he hits the shot. Why was Yamar there? What are we doing out here? Leo Chu, that's not bad. Leo through from Mariano. Ref! The foul! Slide tackle through the back? Are you serious? Nothing given for that. Yo, this ref is absolutely on crack. Oh, that's a really good ball, and that's 1-0 Minnesota. We've had so many chances. So many. We've actually played very well in this first half, but we haven't had a shot. Oh, Jakubek, what a save. Jakubek's been heroic. He's made a couple of really big saves. It's just not going our way. If every single thing is going wrong for us in this game. It's been super frustrating to deal with. Again, Coleman comes flying through the back of one of my players. Somebody just needs to snap that asshole in half. He's pissing me off. I'm getting so frustrated right now. Mariano, again, another foul. Nothing. Could you please? Nah, Mariano's coming off. Mariano's coming off, and I might actually release him after this game. He's so bad. He's so bad. There's a ball. Around the corner. Well, sort of was around the corner. Mariano, get the shot away. Mariano! I already have Jordan Bishop queued up to come in for him because he's been absolute wank in this game. But he does get the equalizer. We finally got a shot away. I think that's the first shot we've had. We finally found just an inch of space to get the shot off, and we score. And it's all tied up at 1. Oh, please get out there, Reed. Almost got the block. That's how the game has been for us, man. That's just how this game has gone. Just can't get it right. Sean King. Why is he so slow all of a sudden? King in there. Jordan Bishop! Instant reply! Sean King! He looked like he was moving in slow motion. The whole team has felt like that in this game. But hey, you give Jordan Bishop a chance. Give him a look. I don't know where the goalkeeper was on that. I'm not going to question it. But we instantly reply and get the equalizer. We're back in it. If they score from this, Leo Chu is fired. Well, saved your fucking job. No ball there. Ball up the wing. Here comes Nuhu. Nuhu on it. Can he get a ball across? He can. It's in there for Jean Carlos. And the stoppage time. Jean Carlos gets the winner. And we're moving through in the U.S. Open Cup. That was a heroic tackle. I think it was Alex Roldan that made the stop. I mean, that was like Wayne Rooney for DC United. Had a sliding, diving tackle to stop the counter. And then we get it up the wing. Jean Carlos puts it in the back of the net. That was a wild game. And there is the whistle straight from kickoff. I honestly don't know how we won that. The second goal we scored was bizarre. They just didn't defend off of the kickoff after they scored the go-ahead goal. We had the lead for about 12 seconds in that game. That was it. Well, I don't know why Vargas was holding his knee when he went down injured, because he has a dislocated shoulder. But he's going to be out 2 months. It's another injury setback for Obed Vargas. And the injuries are starting to pile up for him. Thankfully, we were able to come back home 2 days later and beat Minnesota again. Jordan Morris and Danny Leyva scoring the goals in that one. And the teams, you should have seen the fitness levels before that game. Both teams had nothing left. I'm surprised we got out of that game and neither team picked up an injury. So it looks like our little bit of a rough patch might be coming to an end. Albert Rusnak is back from injury. We're just working on getting his fitness levels up and he can be back in the team. And we get a 3-1 win over Montreal. Jordan Morris, Logan Coleman, and Christian Roldan scoring the goals there. Starting to turn it around a little bit. We have another offer in for Jordan Bishop now. This one's from Valencia. And he's grown by +1 again. I mean, we're going to have an issue, aren't we? This is going to become an issue. We are off to San Jose now, and this is a massive game. The top two teams in the West facing off. We have a 6-point lead over San Jose as it stands right now, with just over a month left to play in the season. So a win here could cement our position as the #1 team in the West. It could also give us a really, really good foot up in the Supporter Shield race, as I think Orlando is right up there with us in the Eastern Conference. So this one is a big one. Reed, Baker Whiting, Reed in there for Jordan Bishop, across for Jordan Morris. Jordan Morris on his left foot bangs it home. I was so scared to shoot that with Morris on his left, but he gets it done. 1-0 to Seattle. All right, second half, we've had to take Jordan Bishop off. He just doesn't have any stamina left. He's played a lot of games recently. Mariano is in to try to see this thing out. Doesn't fill me with confidence at all whatsoever, but, you know, we move. Out wide for Nuhu. Nuhu back in there for Logan Coleman. Oh, that was a good-looking shot. Coleman tried to wrap it far post. Keeper got a hand to it. Jordan Morris, little hesitation by Jordan. He's got Coleman back stick. Logan Coleman from Jordan. Oh, that was Reed Baker Whiting. What a finish by the youngster, Reed Baker Whiting on the... Wow. I just assumed it was Logan Coleman. What a finish, though. Oh, no. Nuhu's got no energy left to chase this down. Just dove in for a tackle. Doesn't get it right. Just can't get the ball away. Less than 10 minutes left. San Jose gets one back. It's just a little unfortunate for us. That's a great ball. Rusnak back in. Oh, Rusnak just gets the pass away. We had... Oh, that's okay. That's okay. It's good enough. We'll get it done. 2-1 victory in San Jose. And we are now well in the driver's seat in the Western Conference. That was a bit of a long episode with the number of games that we got through today. And as the dust settles, we have a 9-point lead in the Western Conference over San Jose. Vancouver's 2 points behind them. A lot of movement in the West, though. LAFC has kind of caught fire a little bit. They're back up to 4th place. Minnesota's gone from like 9th place to 5th place. Portland went from 4th to 7th. Sporting Kansas City's up to 6, but they just lost 4-0 to Austin. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. And in the Eastern Conference, there is Orlando on 50 points. So just 2 points behind us for the Supporter Shield. Same number of games played. New York City has a game in hand, but they're 7 points back. So Orlando pretty much in control in the East at the moment. Philadelphia is there. Atlanta has moved up quite a few spots there as well. Columbus, New York Red Bulls, and Toronto round out the playoff teams in the East. And that is where we're going to end it for today. We have 2 months left in the regular season. I think we said we had a little over a month left a little bit ago. I was wrong. 2 months left, 11 games left to play. The treble very much within reach now. We'll see if we can get it done. So that's it for this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see you when we come back for some more Sounders Career.